So if she were following to the letter what the nutritionist that she saw, what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, who knows? If she were following the 2,000 calorie diet, she would lose tremendous weight. Like, I'm talking she could probably lose 20, 30 pounds in 2 weeks. Hello, beautiful people. It's Mama Goob. So today I wanted to do a proper reaction to Amberlynn Reid's video speaking about her surgeon. I was out of town. I did a video. I was actually at our property, and it wasn't really a restful vacation. It was because we had to be there because they were installing a carport. So that's why we were only there a couple days. But anyways, I wanted to do a proper reaction to Amberlynn Reid's video because this is kind of what I've been waiting for a couple months now. So she also hasn't uploaded yet today, so you may get a double feature. But without further ado, let's see what she has to say.
Hello, you guys. Welcome to a new video. So I'm going to start off with an Amazon haul. And I'm starting this video with this haul because I need to freaking haul these shoes because these are the shoes that I'm wearing today. Um, they're just a pair of black flats. I needed a new pair. It was about that time. So it's just Amazon Essentials.
Yeah, that's weird that she'd still be wearing things like that. I don't know. If I were her, I'd be wearing, I don't know, flats seem so uncomfortable. I don't know, whatever.
Black flats.
They definitely don't give her the support she needs in her feet. But what are you going to do?
So love wearing those. I also got a new maxi dress. I have been definitely enjoying a maxi dress. So this is what she looks like. I love the color and the design.
So, listen, I'm not like one of those, fashion guru things. And I know people of all sizes can wear everything, but why does she get horizontal stripes, man? I don't know.
Super cute. Obviously, it's super long. I'm in a weird seating position to show. This is the brand, again, off of Amazon. So if you are a bigger gal like me, they do have um, clothes on there. So I like to fidget. I'm a fidgety gal. If you guys don't know something about me, it is that I fidget, and I fidget a
So,
lot. So I like little fidgety things. And Feline has been buying me fidgety.
by the way, I bought these because I need it for work because I pick and whatever. So I got those. I found those and I got those, and I've exploded two of them. So, anyways,
Things because usually I just fidget with things that aren't supposed to be fidgeted with. This hairbrush.
by the way, so fidgeting, like if you were to bounce your legs all day, that actually burns a pretty significant amount of calories.
But since she started buying me fidgety stuff, I saw this on TikTok. It's like
She's TikTok's best customer, huh?
a little fidget popper thingy, but it's like in a game where you have to pop them as fast as you can. There's like several different modes. I got the pink one, of course. More than positive, I have to turn on the batteries for it to work. Yes, we need batteries. So I'm not gonna mess with it right now, but when I do start playing with it, I'll definitely show you guys. Next thing is I write a lot of notes throughout the day, notes that I don't need like a journal for or anything like that. So my journals are
I keep a notepad on my phone. It is awesome because I can also pull them up on my computer.
for journaling, but I have
More
like
paper.
a lot of things I just jot down throughout the day. So I found these Lego freaking note paper things. You guys, when I saw this on my homepage on Amazon, I literally died. So cute. And there's dark, light, and then this like bluish color.
All right, guys. Where
So
are we?
freaking adorable. So yeah. So these are just some marbled posters.
Yeah, on a glass table, you really don't need them, but props for you.
So cute. And definitely goes with our aesthetic. Last but not least, I love ice. And we do have the ice maker thingy majigger that makes like the bigger balls, but these ones are like tiny balls. So
Okay, cool. All right, there's the coffee table. That's glass, but it's good. Okay, she's on her way to the doctor here.
It's a backpack. Yes, I am. Look how cute she is.
So honestly, I don't hate this. I went through a period of my life where all I wore were backpacks. I'm kind of out of that stage and I just do wristlets now. And then when I have to have a bag, it's like a big bag. It's like because I'm traveling. So I don't hate this, but it looks funny on her a little bit. Feet walking, yay. 7 hours later.
Hello. Okay,
Bye.
so I'm actually in the middle of folding some towels, and I am going to shower. So my hair routine is before I shower, always brush it because I will not brush my hair wet. It just
So, okay. She didn't she's so inconsistent. She's like, I didn't brush my hair for 3 weeks. So that means that she didn't shower for 3 weeks. I'm sorry, wash her hair for 3 weeks. I don't get it.
it pulls out so much of your hair. It causes more split ends. So
Yeah, pay attention to this because I'm going to fix this for her in a minute.
I'll brush it, and then until I get in the shower, I'll just put it in just a low pony like that, which is one of my least favorite looks. That's just what I do until I get in the shower. But I forgot that I had some laundry I had to do.
Who folds towels in the bathroom? I don't know. Not me.
So I wanted to complete that first.
Okay,
So
good.
I do want to talk to you guys just a little bit about meeting my surgeon today. Like, can we believe? Can we believe
No, we
that it
can't.
finally happened? It
We can't. I'm literally shocked. That's why I'm going back and doing a full review.
was such a good appointment, and I am more hopeful than I literally have been. So your girl is pumped. So let me go shower, and I will see you guys when I'm done. Okay, you guys, hello, hello, hello.
So what I'm nitpicky here, she's like, I don't want to pull out my hair. It breaks. Having a towel like that is terrible for your hair. So I was doing that for a while and then I was getting all these it was like pulling right here and I would get all these little tiny regrowths. And even my hairstylist said, "What is that?" It's from using that dang towel on your head.
Hello.
You should take the towel and like blot your hair. Never put it in a towel like that. Unless it's like a specially designed hair towel. I don't have one of those, but or briefly put it in there. But you're leaving it there, you're pulling out your hair.
I just got out of my shower, so I usually have this in my hair for I don't know about 20 minutes, and it's been about 10. So if midway through you see this not on my head, then it's just because it was time to take it off because I don't want to leave it on there for too long.
Hmm.
So just for the sake of like, I can be super long winded. I'm kind of just gonna give like bullet points in a way of things
I wish that were true.
that was said during the
She's going
appointment
to get long-winded.
or goals, etc., etc. Instead of just giving like a narration of the whole thing because it was kind of a long appointment. Overall, it was actually really good. And like I have been saying when it comes to the whole weight loss surgery thing, there is something that has happened. And I am warming up to the idea of speaking more about it. But the only reason why, I feel like I have to constantly say this, that I am saying that something is happening and I am not telling you guys is because when I finally do tell you guys, I don't want people to be like, wow, you lied. You didn't tell us.
So, briefly, this was the last message, one of the last messages that she sent to me that she said this wasn't medical, right? So, what is it then? So, it's not, she's going through therapy. Is Jade, wifey Feline leaving or something? Because she would need somebody physically in the house for at least a few weeks after her surgery. Honestly, if I'm just speculating, remember, I'm not an expert in these. It's money. I bet you something happened and she doesn't have the money. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know.
I'm letting you know right now there's something that I'm not saying for that reason because I
Okay.
am trying to be transparent. But like I said, for my well being, I'm not ready to share.
She just shouldn't bring it up then. Okay.
So first things first, I have assumed that during surgery I would get my gallbladder removed, and so obviously I brought this up to my surgeon today, and I asked, okay, so during surgery, if I have gallstones still, since I was diagnosed with sludge in my gallstones, which is something completely different, and I let him know that. Um, will you take out my gallbladder? Like,
He doesn't know what sludge is. Yeah, I'm glad you explained it to him.
is that something you will do? And he said that he doesn't have like a full answer right now if he will or not until he sees more.
Okay.
So he's actually referring me to get an ultrasound of like my liver gallstone area.
So here's the thing. I thought she already did that, right? Remember the first tests that she had to do? I could have sworn she said ultrasound, but I don't know. Because remember, she's like, oh, my test, they tested my liver, yada, yada, yada. Everything came out. So, I mean, okay.
So that is something that is new, a new test that was just thought of like today in the appointment. So I will be getting that done. But he explained that sometimes, like depending on the person, waiting to get your gallbladder taken out on a completely separate, different time is actually better. So again, depends.
Well, okay. So at first I'm thinking, why would you want to go under anesthesia twice? But on second thought, she pro you try to keep your internal organs as much as possible. I mean, you really do need your gallbladder, but if it's hurting you, obviously take it out. So I can understand the doctor saying, well, they want to preserve excuse me, Amberlynn Reid's gallbladder if they can. So I get it, but I just think it's weird. And I'm curious too if now this is an extra payment or this comes included with surgery, or she has to maybe her medical insurance will cover it because I mean, she probably has liver and gallbladder problems. So good thing.
On the person. So we will see for me. So the whole 12 months to wait for me to get surgery, he said that was crazy. He
Okay.
said it was actually just like a recommendation,
Yeah.
and I
No
will
kidding.
explain more of why that was a recommendation. That is part of what I'm not telling you guys so far. I know it's confusing. Trust me when I explain to you guys and I come back to these like storylines and situations, because I'm sure
Well, maybe it isn't financial then. I have no idea. You can't tell with this one.
it's leaving you guys confused because I know as a viewer, I'd be like, what is happening? You guys would probably look at it and be like, oh, okay. I get it now. I understand. But the surgeon said like that 12 months thing was crazy. So he even said like, no, I want to meet her one on one. I want to have another second opinion. And that's when he got a second opinion. And that's when I was told, okay, let's do 12 therapy sessions. So that is still what stands, that I'm going to do these 12 therapy sessions and we're going to see if, my view towards food and the way that I treat food changes.
Okay.
And we're going to see if I improve in the next 3 to 4 months. And if I
Okay.
do, I will be getting weight loss surgery.
Great.
So another thing I want to talk about is I chose what operation I wanted. There are a few different weight loss surgeries that
Yes.
you can get, and I chose which one I thought would be best for me.
Right?
And after all the research, the classes I've gone to, the seminar, the education, you know, just going to these appointments, just everything, I chose what I thought would be best for me. And he actually disagreed, and I loved, oh my god, that like made me so happy when he disagreed, because it's like he wasn't just saying what I wanted. He was like, no, actually I think this would be better for you.
Well, right. He just made a suggestion. If you really wanted the gastric bypass, as you're going to say, he would have done it. But he's trying to do what's best for you, apparently. Or we'll get into it when she mentions the surgery's name.
I wanted the gastric bypass,
Of course.
and he doesn't think that would be best for me. So I'm actually going to be getting the Sadie.
All right. So the Sadie, I had never heard about this. This is new. So here we go. Let's look. So this is from um, IFS. I'm not sure exactly what this is. But oh, this is about just obesity research. So this is a little bit medical termy that I can't do, guys. But so what it is a laparoscopic single that duodenal that I know sleeve. So this is a brand new surgery, started in 2007. I mean, that's new for surgery. So I had not heard of this when I went for my sleeve back in 2014, 2015. Not sure of the year. But what it seems like it is is the vertical sleeve gastrectomy and a duodenal switch where apparently, and I'm going to butcher this, guys, but it's more like they take out less of the intestines so you get more nutrition absorption. So it looks like a pretty complex surgery, although they're saying it's a simple surgery. So, it can be done like this could be a revision surgery too. Like I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, they could go in and do this second part. So, what I'm curious on, so I was just like Googling it and stuff. So, this is a surgeon's page. It looks like that this is in Australia, maybe. So, what they do here, and I'm curious if this is what they're going to do. It's a two-stage surgery for this group, but you could do it all at the same time. But wait a second. This might be a good option. So what they do is they go in and do the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. And then this way she's able to lose as much weight as she can. And then they come back and then they do the duodenal switch. So I think this is good for her because or bad, I don't know. She's going to lose weight with the vertical sleeve gastrectomy alone, but it might not do the whole thing because she's, she has issues eating. So I could see her getting the vertical sleeve and then being happy that she's only 300 pounds, even though that's still morbidly obese, and not going for the second part, because let me tell you, if they do this in two stages, the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, at least for me, was a lot. It was painful. I didn't eat much. It was just horrible, right? But I lived. I lived, I lost my weight. Life is good. So I'm curious to see if they're going to do this in two stages because maybe that's why he doesn't want to take her gallbladder out now. Maybe he wants to get her the sleeve, see how she does, and then maybe at the second surgery, take her gallbladder out. So I don't know. We'll have to get more information on her doctor's actual procedure. By the way, if anybody knows the doctor's name so I can Google it, put it in the comments, please. I haven't been able to find it.
I have quite a few friends, well-known friends actually, from TV shows
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I don't know. Does anybody know who these people are? I've never heard of this.
that have gotten that and have lost hundreds of pounds. The surgeon told me that by getting this, you will lose a lot of weight if you follow plan and what you're supposed to do. And oh my god, when he said that my BMI could be below 30, I,
It needs to be below 25, baby girl. Just
I did.
saying.
I was like, oh my god, there's just no way. Like I can't envision myself
She needs to. She needs to do that.
that healthy, if you will. That was like really, really nice to hear. Right now, I don't feel as educated as I can be on this operation. So if you guys want to do more research on it, you can definitely do that. But once I feel confident in sharing like more about it, then I'll do it. It's just I don't want to like give off
I'm just really curious if it's going to be one surgery or two.
any facts that aren't accurate. So I'm gonna do more research. Of course, he's gonna teach me more about it. But it's also my responsibility to do that as well. It's just crazy because I was so dead set on gastric bypass. Like
I wonder if she even heard of this before to research it.
that's like what I felt in my heart. And
Oh, also, I bet you this is really more expensive than your general. Well, for me, my doctor had a cash price, and the sleeve was the cheapest. So I don't think he really did the gastric band because that thing's a waste of time. But I remember the bypass being more. So I imagine this price for the surgery is probably crazy.
I'm putting my life in the surgeon's hands and I completely trust him. So I'm okay with the change. So I have done absolutely everything that they have asked me to do.
Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
And I was actually doing Instagram Q&As today and I was getting a lot of people saying like, what do you mean? You haven't done anything they told you to do.
Yeah, she hasn't.
You've gained weight. And I'm over here like, ma'am, no. I actually filmed myself stepping on the scale today. Yes, I did.
Great.
Inside of the place. Yes, I did. They know I have a YouTube, so they understood. So when I first went there, my first appointment, I was 5'33". You
Mhm.
know, I had clothes on, obviously, And you're going to see in this clip that I'm going to show you that I'm also wearing clothes. So they don't care what the number on my scale at home says. That's
No,
not what
yeah.
they're basing my like progress on
Yeah.
or anything. They don't care what my scale.
Well, so when you have a scale that doesn't agree with the doctor's scale, what's important is the trend, right? So even if it doesn't agree, the trend should be lower. And that's what you should be watching.
Says. They go off of when I weigh myself at their clinic, which also I'm now officially going to be doing monthly weigh-ins with
Great.
them where I physically go in and step on their scale
Great.
so we can see progress. And they did give me a goal for how much they want me to lose this month. So I will also share that with you. But when I first went there, I weighed in at 533 with clothes on and I also had some earrings on. It doesn't matter. And the goal was to lose 1 pound. And so when I stepped on the scale, I was nervous, obviously. I actually lost 5 pounds since I last saw them. And I
She lost 5 pounds in since January, but her weight's really been doing this.
will show you the clip right here. Everyone thinks I'm over 600 pounds. So what is it?
So, by the way, there's a lot of chatter going on that this is old. I have no idea. I have to take it at face value. I don't know. But she looks really bad here. I'm sorry, guys.
Is it bad? I'm gonna say 535. 528. Oh, as you can kind of see, I was like kind of shocked. Feline was the one filming and she clicked off too soon, but like I was literally so shocked. But
Why would you be shocked if you were following their orders? Why would that be a surprise?
I'm actually glad that I have this clip because you guys can see for yourself that I'm not 600 pounds.
Okay,
I
great.
know a lot of people think that my weigh-ins are fake, and that just goes to show that they're not. And it has been a long time coming where people wanted to see me step on a scale and gave it to you. It's been a
Great.
long time coming
Thanks
where people wanted to see me step on a scale at a doctor's.
for all she does for us. Thank you, Amberlynn. We appreciate this.
I give it to you. Not only that, but I'm stepping on a scale that is meant for people like me and my size at a
Yep.
weight loss clinic, and it's 100% reliable.
Yeah. Wow.
There it is, folks. It just makes me really sad when people are like, "You're not following what they're telling you to do." Every single thing that they have told me to do, I am doing. I think there's just like this misconception.
Yeah, she's going to go on and discuss her haters and how everybody thinks she's not doing what she's supposed to do. So, here's my take. My hot take here. So, if she were following to the letter what the nutritionist that she saw what 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, who knows. If she were following the 2000 calorie diet, she would lose tremendous weight. Like I'm talking, she could probably lose 20, 30 pounds in 2 weeks because most of it at first is the water. And the water needs to go. She obviously is retaining water. Okay. When you change your diet and you start eating better, that's the first thing to go. So this is why I personally don't believe that she's done everything because she what lost 5 pounds? I think I said 3 last time. I mean, she could go to the restroom and lose 5 pounds. So and it's gonna get worse in a minute.
Of what certain people watching me think I should do versus what my surgeon wants me to do or what my dietitian wants me to do. It's completely different than how majority of you.
I might cut some of this out because it's just the same old Amberlynn Reid blaming her viewers for putting negativity out there when she looks for negativity and she feeds the negativity, but she'll never learn.
Want me to be. Like I see what people say, like during my grocery hauls or when I share a food.
Or when she Googles her name and views all the videos about her.
People are like she shouldn't be eating that. It's literally allowed. Like everything that I eat, it is okay. I am allowed to eat. The way that they talk about weight loss and food is so just like such a healthy way of thinking. And even the surgeon's like, I'm not going to send you home and have you only eat 1,200 calories. It's like
Yeah, so that's the Doctor Now diet. I don't really think that really that's realistic for these people, but I remember one time, I think it was Angel, maybe in like the third season or the fourth season, she lost like 100 pounds in a month because she followed that diet to the T. And I'm telling you, if she followed even 2,000 calories to a T, she'd be dropping dramatic weight.
literally not going to happen. I'm not going to give you these big weight loss goals. It's literally not going to happen. I don't want to like talk about the negativity. I just feel like there is so much negativity around weight loss surgery on my channel, and I don't get it. Like another really big thing for me is like when people are like, "You're only getting therapy so you can get weight loss surgery." Yeah, how it started. You are absolutely right.
Yeah, but no acknowledging of the freaking therapy she supposedly had, like, for a year with the health at any size, therapist.
Right. I am going to therapy to save my life. I am going to therapy so I can get put on anesthesia. I can get put in a very vulnerable spot that could kill me or cause horrible complications to save my life. Yes, that is what I'm doing. And yes, that is why I started therapy.
Okay, great,
And yes, that is why I'm trying to figure out my issues with food
great.
so I can save my life.
Okay.
And the fact that that's like a bad thing to some people makes no sense.
I don't even know
I'm
what
going
she's
to
talking
therapy to
about.
save my life.
Listen, I watch all the reactions, I'm on the Reddits, I'm on the Twitters. I don't see what she's talking about.
Yeah, that
I
is what
just
I'm
don't.
doing because it's time. It is very much time.
Okay, maybe Kiwi Farms. I go in there once in a while. Ugh, maybe those people, but not really any of the other things I follow.
I'm not going to therapy just so I can buy a puppy or buy a new piece of jewelry. Like so many people are treating like weight loss surgery as like this materialistic thing that I'm striving to receive. While no, I am just so hopeful and trying to do every single thing that they tell me to do.
This is one of the platitudes I talked about. She's just saying what everybody wants to hear, guys. Actions speak louder than words. You're following their plan, you're going to lose more than 1 pound a week, and she'll get to this.
And yeah, I am absolutely, without a doubt, changing my life for weight loss surgery because weight loss surgery is going to be a very, very big tool for me. No, I am not going to wake up skinny. I'm not going to wake up because it's a
You're
magical
not.
thing, a magic pill, a magic tool. No,
Platitudes.
that is literally not what is happening. The hard work or the harder work is going to come after I wake up from surgery. I just feel like people are putting such a bad like vibe
You're out there looking for it. You're asking for it on Instagram, right?
around weight loss surgery, and that's like scary for me. That's like super scary for me because I want to be able to have a successful surgery
Right?
and to go into it with such positive energy.
So, honestly, when I got surgery, so I was like the first of my family to get it. It wasn't all rainbow farts and unicorn farts and fairy dust farts. People were like, "Why are you doing this? What are you doing this for? Here, try this supplement. Or here, try this plan. Why are you doing this?" And you know what I said? I said, "I'm doing it. I made the decision and it's going to get done." So people's little negativity around me, I just ignored it.
And like affirmations and
Because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
just stress can really it really does things to people's bodies like physically, and I do not want to be under this type of like just negative energy. I don't understand why people are treating me getting weight loss surgery as like this materialistic thing. I don't understand it.
I think she's maybe commenting on how people are saying, "Oh, you're gaming the system. You're trying to get it quick. You have to do the work first." Y'all know how I feel about that. She just needs the surgery, guys. This is like the get time for games are over. If she could have lost weight on her own before, she would have. It's just the way it is.
I don't think I ever will. Like, this has been one of the hardest choices I've ever had to make
Okay.
is getting the surgery because I am
Okay,
terrified.
great.
If I wasn't, then I don't know.
See, I would have been more terrified getting the full hysterectomy because they had to cut her. They couldn't even do it laparoscopically because of her weight. To me, that was the worst surgery.
Something would be wrong with
Worse.
me because this is very scary. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm very passionate about this because I am going through the stages of getting weight loss surgery, and people are just really downplaying the things that I have done and the work that I am putting into it because you aren't physically seeing it. That's not what they want from me.
We're not seeing it on the scale. We're not seeing it on your face. Amberlynn, you're so bloated, man.
They literally said today, my surgeon made this exact movement right now. The scale comes second, this comes first. This is what we
Okay.
want to work on for these 3 to 4 months.
What is that? The
This.
mind and the heart? I don't know.
So I actually asked for a goal.
Okay.
I was very nervous and I said, I'm very goal oriented.
I wonder if she cried.
I feel like I need that to feel like I am being successful.
If she didn't cry, she didn't have a good appointment.
So I requested a goal. How much do they want me to lose in these next 4 weeks? And I was expecting like 20 pounds. So the surgeon and the dietitian want me to lose 1 pound a week.
So let me explain why this is dangerous for like me and other people there, either at your, or close to your goal weight. 1 pound a week is realistic. The problem with somebody that weight is that if you tell them, okay, you only need to lose 1 pound, well, they'll be like, oh, McDonald's, Burger King. And then they'll be like, well, I only have to lose a pound and I could do that pretty easily. That's what I don't like because if she followed the nutritionist's guide to a T with the 2,000 calories, she would drop the weight like nobody's business. But I'm afraid this only, oh, I only have to lose 1 pound is going to set her up for failure.
So I have to lose 4 pounds in this month, which I am going to do. Like I said, they just want to see improvement, even if it's half a pound, even if it's 1 pound. But I like that they gave me that like weekly. So it's a 4 pound loss in a month. I know I got that. So I have to step on their scale and be 524. I know I got that. And I'm going to continue doing, what they want me to do. It's so funny. I said how I didn't want to be long winded, and here I am being long winded. It's just because I'm really passionate about this, and people are trying to take away my joy. Like, it'd be different if, like, y'all were talking shit about this purse, which you have. It'd be different if it was that. It's different when y'all talk shit about me having my AirPods in my ears all the time. Like, whatever. It is what it is. But when it's something as serious as saving my life so I can live for possibly 20 more extra years,
Okay, guys, this was my whole like open letter to Amberlynn Reid. I'm glad she wants to save her life and I'm glad she's viewing this as saving her life. But I hope she wants to live more than 20 more years. I mean, man, I want to get to be like 80 or 90 or just be around to torture my children forever.
like, how is that a bad thing? How is that, like, for anyone even to say
It's
she's only
not.
going to therapy to get weight loss surgery? How is that even a sentence that someone can come up with? Yeah, I definitely am because I want to change my life. I want to survive. I want to live. So if that's what I got to do, then that's what I'm going to do. And that's the part where it's like, bro, you have to be responsible. You have to do what you have to do before getting surgery, or you're going to fail. I know my supporters are so exhausted for me having to constantly talk about like the negative things that revolve around my channel, but it's like with this subject, it is too passionate for me not to talk about. And for those of you who are supportive and are super excited for this journey and to follow me on this journey, thank you. Thank you so much. And I feel you and I see you. I promise. We just have to get more people on board with the positivity.
So here's the thing. I love positivity. It's awesome to be positive, but what she needs is realistic. A lot of people get like this. They think if we're just positive and we don't, we're not realistic, reality, we don't hear reality comments, it's somehow better. We need to be realistic, positive for the positive and negative for the negative. This is a part of being an adult, guys.
Because it's going to really help me too. And I feel like I just really want this community to change. I really, really do.
If you want the community to change, you have to change. Okay. You have to stop shit like this.
Um, but I still need to be able to be passionate and use my voice for things that I am like super passionate about
Yeah.
and have strong
You
opinions
have
about,
your
especially
platform.
when it
You have your platform, use it. Go. You go. I'm here.
comes to me saving my life. So I hope that you guys understand. Okay, so I know this has been like a super long me just rambling, but I still want to do PO box time.
Yeah, it's amazing she still does this. This kind of pisses me off. I want to watch the first thing because it's funny.
All right, first things first, we have this box came with a little bag like this.
Cute.
And we have a note. Okay, that took me a minute to open. Let me tell you, so I had to use scissors. It was like a whole thing because it wouldn't open from the top. Okay. So here we
I love it.
have what looks like
A
Kermit the
Kermit.
Frog. Someone named Frank sent this to me.
Yes, Frank sent it to her. FBI Frank sent her a Kermit. Karina Kaboom, I love you. This is hysterical. I don't think Karina sent this herself, but one of Karina's viewers did. Wasn't me. She still hasn't opened my present, but somebody a couple weeks ago or months ago sent her the repeating guy. Great stuff. By the way, she knows. She knows this is Karina Kaboom style.
Thank you. It's totally random. I have not seen a Kermit in years. I mean, this has got to be the most random gift.
I hope she puts it in the background somehow and we can see the Kermit every time she's on. That'd be freaking hilarious.
I've ever seen, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you.
So that's it for this video. I'm going to try to get this up really quick before she posts, although she might have already posted, and then you'll see a double feature from me today. Also, I got my Strawberry Hill in, and it's sitting over there. There. So it's bothering me. I keep looking at it. I haven't opened it yet because I'm going to do an unboxing. So I'm going to be all day filming today. So, and it hopefully we'll get the taste test in, but I got to see if my taste testers are available and around today. I hope they are because I freaking want to open it, man. Anyways, that's all I have for now. Thank y'all for sitting through this reaction. I appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to like if you liked it and leave a comment. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.